Now, last week I did it and you guys liked it. Now, I'm not saying each and every week we're going to do it, but when I find somebody that fits the category, we are absolutely going to be making these type of videos and moving forward with these type of segments. And you know what I'm talking about? Hater alert. That's right, guys. We have another hater alert. A hater's in the building. He's talking some stuff about the Knicks. I didn't like it, and I know for a fact you guys aren't going to like it either. You might be asking yourself, well, who is it this time? Who is the hater? It's an NBA legend, guys. And I don't like to talk about it, but I'm going to have to. Hater alert, Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal, one of the best big man centers in the game. He was a hater recently, and he was talking a lot of smack about the Knicks, their championship aspirations, and how they do things in New York. I didn't appreciate it. I thought he was hating on the Knicks for no reason at all, and he wasn't giving them props. He wasn't saying what you guys know and what we all know. The Knicks are a legit championship contender right now, and you have to put some respect on us. But some people, like Shaquille O'Neal, he didn't. Instead, he said the following about the Knicks. New York is a place that's built on hype, and a lot of cities that's built on hype, that controls the hype. They can hype everybody else up. New York, they haven't won, but oh, New York hypes. Young fella can play. He's talking about Jalen Brunson. I was wrong about him. He's impressed, but they're nowhere close to winning a championship. They're going to win some games and do this. But no, he said, he's not giving them any credit. He's not giving them any type of advantage. And he's not letting everybody know the truth here. He's basically saying the Knicks have hyped up everybody on their team. They've hyped up their roster, and they've even hyped up their championship aspirations. The Knicks do not have any championship aspirations, according to Shaq. They're going to win some games, and that's it. If that's not a hater, then I really don't know what is. I must have lost my hater handbook here, because I thought hating on a team before they played even one game is considered a hater. So Shaq, congratulations. You and Brandon Jennings, you have both made the Hater Alert series. Congratulations to both of you guys. And I have no idea why. You're a Hall of Famer. You should be calling it like it is, right down the middle. The Knicks right now have one of the best rosters that we have ever had in my lifetime. One of the best teams defensively that you're ever going to see. Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby is legitimately one of the best wing duos in the entire league. They are going to shut down so many people defensively. And offensively, they're never going to get enough credit. Did you guys know this about OG Anunoby? When he's shooting corner threes, did you know he's about 50% from shooting the corner three? Did you know Mikal Bridges doesn't just do this with his hands because he likes to look at his hands after he makes a basket? He's an assassin from the three-point line, especially from the corner. The Knicks added both of those guys. They're on the same team, and they're regarded as the best wings in the NBA today. Both of them are on the Knicks right now. The best point guard the Knicks have ever had, superstar point guard in Jalen Brunson, on the team right now. Him by himself took a hobbled Knicks team all the way to the Eastern Conference semifinals, and we were this close to getting to the Eastern Conference finals. What are you talking about, Shaq? I'm confused here. Were we missing our three-time All-Star and Julius Randle as well, too? I'm sorry. I'm confused here. Who's hyping who? Did we hype Jalen Brunson to get an All-Star bid? Did we hype him to be All-NBA? Or did he just become that? Did we hype Julius to get that? Or did he just become that? Because I think a lot of fans would tell you the Knicks fans were hating on Julius ever since the thumbs down. So not a lot of fans were hating on him. Not a lot of fans were hyping about Julius Randle. They weren't hyping up Julius Randle. If anything, they were hating on Julius Randle. But how come he made another All-Star bid? How come he was All-NBA? How did those things happen if New York is hyping up everybody? And if the people we don't hype don't get those accolades, then how can you explain Julius Randle then? You can't. Nobody knew what Jalen Brunson was going to be. So how could we hype that? We're not hyping anything. We're living in the moment. And the moment dictates right now that the Knicks are championship contenders. We're here. New York, we're here. Right now is our time. 5-year window to win a championship. If you wanted to say that maybe the Knicks can't get it done in year 1, but maybe they'll start to figure it out in year 2 or 3, that's a different conversation and a different argument. And maybe I'm not this hyped to come at Shaq. Maybe I'm not even calling Shaq a hater. But when you make comments like this, when you say New York is just a hype machine and we hype our players, we hype our stars, and we are just a city of hype, and that's how we get to where we want to get to, you're being disrespectful. Not only to the fans of New York, but to the players who play for the team, who work so hard for each and every single one of their accolades. You throw all of these things in their face when you make comments like this. We're not going to be a playoff team that teams are going to fear. We're not going to be a playoff team that teams are going to consider to themselves, this was a bad idea having to face them in the postseason because they're going to run through us. You don't think teams are going to be thinking about that? Concerned about that? Scared that the Knicks are going to do what every single person on this planet is predicting the Knicks to do? Have a very good, successful season and be one of the best teams in the East? Because right now, that comment sounds like you're not following the NBA. That comment sounds like you just made it after the Knicks just got eliminated by Indiana from the playoffs. Because that comment has no vision, no understanding of what the Knicks have done to this point in time. The roster we have right now. The biggest issue last year to start the season, in my opinion, we did not have the pieces in place around that team that helped to maximize the impact of each of our stars. Stars being Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. The difference this year, we do. Julius Randle, how do you maximize his talent? What does he do best? Bully ball. What does that mean? 2 or 3 defenders in the paint with him. How do you make him better? Well, he's a good passer, so you keep the wings open with players that can shoot, so that way defenders can't leave those players, so he has more room to operate in the paint. Oh, we've done that. And if they double team him, he can pass to the corner and trust the pass and trust the shot because we're going to see it go in because the people in the corner are going to be Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. Oh, wait, those guys shoot about 50% from 3 from the corners. Oh, no, can't leave them. Jalen Brunson, can't leave him. The guys who were starting for us in the playoffs are now our bench players in Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart. What? What? What are we doing? What are we doing, Shaq? Shaquille? We want to make those comments? We're hype in New York? We're hype because of our team. Our hype didn't create this team. You think hype can create teams? For the last 25 plus years of me living on this planet as a Knicks fan, most of those years have been felt suffering. I was hype each and every year and hopeful the Knicks could do something, even on the years I shouldn't have been hopeful. And I'm sure a lot of other Knicks fans joined me with that. And if hype created a team, we would have been competitive years ago. Hype doesn't create players. It doesn't create teams. It doesn't create legacies. Your play does that. You know what's crazy that nobody says? Can you do that in New York? Can you play like that in New York? Because oftentimes when players want to play very good and they come to New York, they fall on their face because it's hard to do so. And that's why a lot of people avoid New York because of the pressure. Now you're saying instead of the pressure, it's hype? Which one is it? We got to pick a lane here, people. Do the Knicks media have too much pressure on us? Or is it a little bit more lax? There's not really that much pressure because we hype anybody anyways. Pick a lane. Pick a side. Because what you're saying doesn't make sense. It's like you're not following what's happening right now. And that is getting on my last nerves. And the more I talk about it, the more mad I am getting. We're being underestimated each and every time, again and again and again, each and every week by different people, and it needs to stop. We have a championship roster right now, and that's not enough. We still get criticized. We still get hate thrown on us. What do we have to do? What roster do we have to create? What move do you want us to make so you can stop saying anything like this about the Knicks? I'll wait. Because I don't think it exists. You just want to say negative things about the Knicks. That's what it is. It has to be that. Because the comments don't make sense. Let's review it again, folks. New York hasn't won anything. They just hype. Even though he was wrong about Brunson, they're nowhere close to winning a championship. Nowhere close, huh? Nowhere close. Are we closer than we were last year? Are we closer than we were the year before that? Are we as close to a championship than we've ever been before? What is going on with some people in the media? Here's something to tell you guys. It's so crazy. Maybe you guys have forgotten this. For the haters out there, my mom told me a long time ago, if I don't have anything nice to say and my comments are out of place, I should shut up and close my mouth. Your comments are out of place. They don't mean anything. Nothing. So stay shut and watch this ride the Knicks are about to take you on. This finals ride. And I want to see what you have to say at that point in time. Oh, the Knicks haven't won anything. The Knicks are not champions. The Knicks didn't do this. They haven't even played a game yet. They haven't played one game. But last summer, everybody was hyping up the Phoenix Suns. And New York can't be hype? You sound foolish. You sound foolish. If you enjoyed these clips from the live show, be sure to subscribe to the channel and have notifications turned on so you don't miss any new episodes or when we go live. Thanks for watching, Knicks fans, and until next time, peace.